a cliff, yeah, or into a road or something.
Yeah.
Oh, 100 bus that
Jack.
comes in from offshot. I
Yes.
always enjoy that. That always makes me smile.
See, I always prefer funnier being the train hitting them, but as long as you get that just before
Yeah, it's just that it comes from completely out of shot.
yeah, it's
so
got to
it's
come
that.
out of shot.
And it's not audible until it
No,
enters.
You do a really good train impression.
Wow.
that is remarkable, actually.
It's even got the echo on it. That's amazing.
Gary Brannan, perpetually in a tunnel.
That's an angered goose.
That's the train about to hit the angry goose.
Ah, right. Gary, if I do some sort of woof noise, can we get train hitting angry goose?
Good.
Well, that's set the scene for the listeners then.
Yeah.
And today we are talking about Jack Churchill.
Is this the method by which one raise a wartime prime minister?
I mean, I'm glad that's the version of the verb you went with. Gary.
I'll be honest, there was a flip of a
coin.
coin and I went with the clean one. Thought church had been raised ever so slightly. Yes, you may check my undercarriage for wear and tear.
No, it's for when he needs to seem more authoritative. He's a lot shorter than Stalin.
We shall fight them on the beaches. On the fields.
And in the streets.
And in the treetops.
It's just at the end of this article of no relation to Winston Churchill.
Well, there you go. That's our first 5 minutes completely redundant.
Is it that nutter who tried to fight World War II with a claymore?
Oh, yeah. Episode over.
Sorry, guys. Where do you think he was born?
Not Scotland.
Not Scotland. You're absolutely right. He was born in Ceylon. Second World War breaks out.
And he decides not to bring the longbow cause impractical or something.
Wrong.
Really?
Really? He
Hi,
brought the
can I
longbow.
help? I've got one of these.
He really was going to party like it was 1399, wasn't he?
The last recorded person ever killed during wartime with a longbow and arrow
Whoa.
was that
Yes.
German sergeant.
Now, I've just noticed something.
Yes.
This man seemed to have a penchant, is that the word, for running into battle and screaming.
Yes.
He managed to go into several battles
Many battles.
without dying.
Yes.
Yeah, but with the longbow, you are quite a way back.
Norway, 1941, landing craft on a raid on a German garrison.
Yeah.
Paint me a picture.
Yeah, would you do it over the ocean or would you wait until the landing craft had silently approached the beach with the whistle of the wind through the trees as the clank of the metal as it hits the beach suddenly?
You're nearly right, yes. He leapt forward from his position, playing on his bagpipes, before throwing a grenade and running into battle.
This man is a hero.
So we've had France, 1940, Norway, 1941. Where was he in 1943?
Italy.
Correct.
Was
He's
it
got
what
some good air miles, hasn't he?
Was this again the same as Norway, yet slightly sunnier?
This was the same as Norway, yet slightly more.
Oh,
What hasn't he used? Whoa, he has his
Bazooka.
bow as well.
Yes, he had the broadsword, the longbow, and the bagpipes.
And the grenade? He's like the the people you get in computer games. Like, it's funny because you could never carry all of these. How's he carrying all of these? Where did he get that from? He was
guessing-
holding a sword a minute ago.
I'm playing the bagpipes, which is is a two-handed instrument.
Going back like another 50 years where you just have a gentleman's gentleman with you and just take him on the battle. Broadsword if you would, Jeeves.
Yes,
He's a little way off, longbow. Thank you.
He was ordered to capture a German observation post. How did that go?
Surprisingly well.
Yeah, I'll give you the point. He captured 42 prisoners. He was captured.
Yes, was he?
Do you know the story there?
I can only presume that he was captured, went along willingly, beat all the guards at chess and poker, drank the camp commandant's rum, then dug his way out with his teeth while the commandant was passed out, chewing on broken glass and spitting it at guards, before having relations with the entire female population of the nearest town, lighting a cigarette on the ground, not even using a match, flipping the V and then walking into camp and saying, "What have you f***ers been doing?"
Tom.
Just as a guess.
We are talking about Project Cybersyn.
Oh,
There are many cyber sins.
Is it a campaign by the Church of England to absolve robots of their sins?
So is it sin or synthetic?
It's an abbreviation of something. I'll give you 1 point for that.
Synergy.
Point.
Hey.
It is indeed a portmanteau of cybernetics and synergy.
Is it a government policy somewhere?
Oh, yes, have a point. Does anyone want to guess where in the world?
America.
Which bit?
The South.
Now, if I say
Whatever the
words-
answer was correct is the one I meant.
Yes, Gary, have a point. It's in South America.
Hey!
Chile.
No, I'm fine. I got a jumper on.
I deliberately didn't pronounce it Chile just so you wouldn't do that joke.
Sod it. It's happening anyway. Deal with it.
So to be fair, all that did was make you sound really pretentious.
Yes.
Chile.
Chile, I think you'll find it's pronounced.
I think you find it's pronounced chile.
Chile is the far left of bottom America, right?
It is, most of the way down.
America.
Far left of bottom America. You navigate like I do. It's the long one, isn't it? We went to school, you know.
About when are we talking about? When would you expect to see
Lunchtime.
2:30.
1971 to 1973.
Is that when they took over and killed everyone?
No.
South America in that era, that's a dubious joke to be making.
Yeah, actually, that's what ended Project Cybersyn was a military coup that destroyed the control room.
Yes.
Yes.
But
It was military.
Military coup.
the pigeons are coming, release the robots. Sir, the robots aren't finished. The pigeons are pecking them to pieces. What a
Sir,
world!
the robots are pigeons.
Oh my god, I can't take my glasses off. My own contacts today.
My God. Yeah. What I would like in a robot pigeon is two things. One, someone would have to spend ages perfecting that pigeon walk so their heads go back and forth at the same speed they walk
That's
still.
easy. That's easy. You just
sorry.
you put another linkage across their neck and have it connected to the back of their spine.
It's more the gyro that's got to try and not compensate for that. And the other is they'll still make it so they pick up cigarette butts.
Every pigeon in the square moving in unison.
That would be creepy.
Oh, we've gone too far now.
Laser eyes.
Yeah, Natch, obviously. What else? They can't hold one. They got wings, damn it. It's not going to flap its wings to fly. It's going to have a rocket up its bum.
But for those of you just tuning in, Project Cybersyn is not robot pigeons.
I can just see a whole Trafalgar Square of pigeons just stopping, wings extending, and just them all launching upwards in synergy.
Now that's compared to them all turning around and looking at you in synergy, that's a beautiful image.
Project Cybersyn, gentlemen.
Robot pigeon, wasn't it?
Robot
No.
rocket-arsed pigeons. We've confirmed this already.
And there is just an enormous amount of genealogy and names and sort of intrigue in the court here. Does anyone want to take a guess at some proper sort of Bavarian names that could be in this?
Hands.
No hands, strangely enough.
That's weird.
They
That's
were all
probably
named.
why they died out.
Does that mean they were hands-free?
Oh, yes.
Ludwig.
Yeah, Ludwig's a good shout, actually.
Nope.
Arnold.
John.
Arnold is exactly right.
Arnold.
Point. The very first one. Arnold, Count of Dijon, married to Gisela of Schweinfurt.
Nice.
Pigford.
I love it. There's a German football called Schweinsteiger. Pig farmer. And as soon as you got that in your head, you can't call it pig farmer.
He's playing surprisingly well considering he's been up since dawn.
No, we've missed the obvious one. We've missed Otto.
Oh,
One of those.
course.
There's also Poppo.
He sounds like a children's clown.
Poppo II, Margrave of Carniola.
Yes.
Carniola.
Yes. And thrice yes, please. And if he doesn't introduce himself like that every time, there is something wrong.
Probably doesn't introduce himself very much at all anymore.
I am Margrave of Carniola. I would like some petrol.
I mean, we're talking about someone who died more than 900 years ago.
I would like some hay.
I am Margrave of Cariola. Twix, please.
I was got this idea of motorway service stations on medieval hay tracks now.
Well, there would have been things like that. There would have been
It would have
staging
been,
place.
yeah, it would have been
Yeah.
a coaching in, but I'm just having the idea that you pull off this slip road on this hay track. And this utterly uninterested person trying to flog you fish and chips had been sat there for 10 hours.
You cannot get a Frankfurt from these people, for look at the prices they charge.
I shall go over to ye manor of Ginster.
It is not warm, it is cold. These things should not be eaten in such a fashion.
But there be
tax if we warm them.
But there be tax if we warm them, sir.
Yes,
Fine,
I know.
fine.
I set the taxes.
Fine, fine. I shall eat it cold anyway. I'm only on my way somewhere else.
I shall heat it on my horse's exhaust.
Oh. I just realised that essentially that passy tax thing is like a medieval tax. It's the kind of
yes.
thing you'd expect King John to set
Yeah,
in a
it's-
Robin Hood story.
I just thought I would have to pull over at a staging place. I have
Sorry,
soiled my
you're dropping into Wogan again here.
I can't help it. I have soiled my breeches and I must take a quick call. These privies are cleaned twice a day. Please tell management if you find a problem.
There's a little analogue clock on the wall ticking around saying minutes since last...
It comes out of one of those grabby machines. Just on a string.
Yeah.
You could never find a favour from these things.
No, it's just a peasant strung up by the feet. And you've only got so much rope to lower them down. Get
I have a cunning
Get
plan.
that one!
His grip is not strong enough. They are rigged. They are rigged. He has had some disease, the child.
The bears are just massively weighted.
No, they're actual bears. I do not even want this.
I think we're riffing a Maid Marian and a Married Men sketch. Right, okay, at the end of the show.
Cheese rolling once a year. And
I don't get that.
what, cheese rolling?
Well,
It's just running downhill, isn't it?
it's downhill.
With a
more
cheese
so
that can kill you.
Ragdolling down a hill.
With a
generally,
cheese that can kill you.
I would, as long as there's like already dubbed on boring for every time someone hits
I've
the
got
floor.
too much cheese can kill you going around my head.
Too much cheese can kill you if you can't make up your mind. Torn between the Edam and the Gouda you left behind. You're heading for disaster because you didn't see the rhyme. Yeah. Too much cheese will kill you every time.
You know, I keep doing this, but Gary, congratulations, you win the show. You win this one.
Oh, I'd forgotten that.
I forgot he does that every time, doesn't he? You have won the freedom of the city. Oh, no, sorry, you've won the freedom of the city, so do enjoy it. Yes. This is technically correct. Could we be a bit more specific?
Panthers?
Well, I've just got this thing of just being in like a hotel room in a lonely kind of guest house, and suddenly from inside the cupboard hearing you saying that, and it being the most terrifying thing I can imagine.
Release the Panthers.